something. You know, we don't really know. So 0-1 to Jay Reitzman. And he'll take it high up the middle, but in there for strike two. Oh, 0-2 count. And did she go? Yes, she did. Strike three, and what a start for Violet Marta. Marta this season comes in with a 7.11 ERA, and that leads Stacy, the sophomore from Woodstock, Georgia. And she does, but fouls it off. Stacy hitting .266 this season, and has driven in 10 runs. Cougars got two base runners in the first, but stranded them both. Oh, nice off-speed pitch right there. Getting the swing and a miss, so Violet Marta, who, despite the high ERA and the losing record, definitely has some good stuff. She's been hit around at times this year, but as this ball is flied, and pretty easy and right for Reading. The team with a .315 batting average takes the first pitch for strike one. And Osti Miller, who was batting .148 at the start of the month, has completely just flipped her season, and at times has been impossible to get out. Seems like she gets multiple hits every other game. Had another good day Wednesday in the doubleheader. Trying to get her first hit of this series. Lays down a bunt. She got some pretty good speed on the bases right now. Reitzman, 17 for 17. Stealing third is a possibility, with Garza having to be careful with how she plays it. As Miller chases the low and away, and the RBI leader for the Cougars deliver again. Paradis has had such a breakout season this year. She and Miller are the only players who've started every game. She was mainly the DP last year as that one sneaks in the strike zone. But this year started every game at first base, played pretty well defensively for most of the year. As this one is popped up high in play, a few fielders coming in on it, little bump, but Peters makes the catch. Can Kennedy Rue once again be the rally starter? This game 0 for 1 with a line out to short. Oh, 0-1 count against Violet Marta. Marta's a freshman, so first time she's ever pitched against the Cougars. As a little late gets it foul. So you got an 0-2 count now for Kennedy Rue. Cougars have only drawn one walk in this game. They've gotten two walks and 2 hits. They've left 4 on base, haven't scored. As that one is popped up high, another pop-up induced. And another catch by Kelsey will lead off as It'll be the 9 1 and 2 hitters for Charleston. Cougars have managed only 3 hits, but they made the last one count. Leela Langston with a double, and then scoring on a stolen base in addition to an error. As a swing and a miss. I should check that was foul tipped. Sitterding 0 for 1 attempted to bunt her way on to lead off the third. That's when Garza made the nice play. And this time chases, kind of a running swing. Both pitchers so far have thrown pretty identical, with each of them striking out 2 and walking 2. The one difference is just the 3 hits that Charleston has scratched out, as Sitterding hits this one high the other way, fighting the sun, but making the catch is Smink, hitting .314 on the season. It's been very consistent throughout it. Reitzman's also made some big-time plays in center field this year. Only the routine ones so far today, but it's been important. Now the count's 0-2. It's a Charleston team that came into this game hitting over 300 in conference games this year. For a while early in the year, they started 5-14 out of conference. Their average was in the low 200s, but that's gone up. And they've also shown, even in some of the games where they haven't been hitting very well, to find ways. Can they do it here? Trying to get some insurance here in the 5th. Foul back again. Again, last year, Charleston only won 4 games the entire year in conference play. So they've already surpassed that with more than half of the conference season still to go, as that one is smashed to left field and just foul. That was a rope by Reitzman. Get a good view at it here, and yeah, it was about a foot foul left of the line. 1-2 again, good take. Fielder is playing it pretty normal depth, but get the corner step in a little bit. That one's foul again, it'll get out of play. Violet Marta, who has given up 1 run in this game. Now, what's interesting about the run that Marta gave up is that it is considered earned because of the stolen base, and then the next hitter, Caitlin Stacy, hitting the deep fly ball to center. You try to piece together the inning the way it would have gone without the error. So even though the run scored on an error, it still is an earned run for Violet Marta this game. Which you can say is flawed, because if there was 1 out and a runner on third, who knows what Caitlin Stacy would have done in the same spot. But that's how they do it. 2-2 again taken. This turning into a long battle of an at-bat. It's a Drexel team that this year, their main weakness And it's been pitching. They came in with opponents hitting over 400 against them. Held Charleston to 3 hits. And it's now third time around through the order. Jay Reitzman. Once again, the full count pitch. And this is a fair ball, but it's going to be a routine fly to shallow center. Caught by different conferences for the Cougars this year. Carly Smith has been out of the lineup a couple times this year. The first few weeks of March, she was out. But now is back in and has been a solid hitter at the plate this season, hitting .278. Good slap hitter from the left side of the plate, which Cougars have a few of. But the count's 0-2 for Carly. And one hop back to the pitcher, throws a little low, but in first, plenty of time. And that will, Sierra's 0 for 1 with a walk, pitch high, and gets away. Want to know, that one's hit well, but it'll drift just foul. Cougars have had 2 singles and a double in this game. So 1-1 count for Paradis. The only Cougar this year with more than 1 home run. And the only one with a homer in a conference game. That one is hit high, gets out of the reach. With one more double, Sierra Paradis would be tied for the lead in the CAA over the course of the full season. There's 3 players who have 9 and 4 players, Sierra being one of them, who have 8 doubles this year. She has been an extra base hit machine. And that one is hit, but will fade and go to short.